Hi, it's Dibs.
Hey!
Wait,
What up? Oh,
so
wait.
we're live?
Wait, are we live? We're live.
Okay.
Now we're live. Yeah, we've been live. Wait, what happened to my video? Hold on. Now I want to play it. Okay. I really fucking love snacks.
Hey, I like that.
It's supposed to be the intro. It fucked up.
That's all right.
What up, Dibs?
What up, Dibs?
Hi. Welcome to Snack Time. I'm Lindsay Adams. My guest today, Mainard, everybody.
Hello.
Yay!
Thank you for having me.
It's just, I'm hyped because you're my best friend, and this is my new video podcast / podcast potentially maybe thing. And hype. I'm going to try to talk into the mic better, and we'll see what that looks like. But
right now you look stupid.
But they do this on like Rogan, right?
No, they don't.
Where they're like,
I don't watch that.
What?
No, you look fine. You look cool.
Oh, you look cool with your backwards hat.
Cool. I have to. Otherwise, I'm not showing my hair until my show tomorrow.
I know. Hey, Hojo Man. What up? I mean, I know you're not, but also real quick, plug your show tomorrow. Your show's going to be so fun.
Yeah, I'm doing a live show tomorrow. It's called What's Your Problem, Sir? And it's all about like crowd work and interaction and storytelling and
it's so
communicating.
Funny.
Yeah, thanks.
It's so worth going. We'll bring it up.
Yeah, it'll be the big reveal with my hair. I've been bleaching it at home.
Well, we'll bring it up again at the end. And for right now, wait. Oh, no. Okay. Here we go.
It does sound really good.
Does it? Okay, yeah. Great. Hey, Lauren.
Lauren, hello.
So I'm excited because I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want the format to be in terms of like what snacks we're eating and like what exactly the guest does, because the reality is like I could just talk about snacks by myself for an hour, but I do have to involve the guest in some way. So I was thinking, last time I had people bring like what's their current snack that they're eating now. And I asked Ever name a snack, any snack, and we'll talk about the significance. And Ever said, okay. And then she listed a bunch of ingredients, random things that, I don't know. We'll have to decide if they're snacks or not, but I'll bring them up. Okay, so she said Dove chocolates. So that's what I have right here. Although you said they were left over from Valentine's Day. This is all they had. It was silky smooth promises, dark chocolate, and
it's always about a silky smooth promise.
I know.
Everybody, that's like a shitty boyfriend.
What do you have? Like, okay, you have leftover chocolate from Valentine's Day, though? Okay. I mean, that's just like your thing now. You know, I can hear you typing.
Well, I was going to text you.
Should I share my screen? I didn't mean to embarrass you.
No, don't. I was trying to, and then I was like, you know what, forget it.
It doesn't matter. I'll never post this if we don't want it to.
No, it's not a mean thing. Okay. Well, I hate. Okay.
That's it.
We'll talk. It's fine.
There's something in my tooth. Is that what it was?
No. Well, I don't like she, her pronouns. I like they, them pronouns.
You should call me out publicly for that because.
And I was like, well, I should remind Lindsay. And then I was like, no, don't. It's awkward. And then I was like, it's fine because it's still like a new thing. And then I was trying not to embarrass you or like make it weird.
Not embarrassing. You need to correct people when they do it wrong, especially. I mean, you need to correct people when they do it wrong, right?
I'm so sorry.
You should be sorry about not telling me about the thing in my tooth.
I didn't notice the thing in your tooth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I have this like ingrown hair that has just been like, because I'm worried about that on the camera. I'm not even looking at your tooth.
I can't even see that at all.
Well, everybody, I have an ingrown hair. So
yeah, well,
Lindsay is a solid friend.
I'm a solid. Oh, thanks so much. I mean,
I got defensive because I don't know if this Lindsay is trolling you, but
no.
if you're okay,
I don't think so.
I will go to bed. Yeah, so we're talking about snacks and like Dove's chocolate. So I can't keep snacks in my house because I'll gobble them up in one go. So the reason why I have Valentine's, and this is what I have to keep my snacks in like a.
Are there cookies in there too from Valentine's Day?
Yeah, I keep them in the freezer. Because I have no self-control. I just eat. Same. And that's something we could talk about, like something that parents were always wrong about, because my parents didn't teach me about like proper nutrition. They just allowed me to eat whatever. Like growing up, my mom got me like a Slurpee and a Reese's Pieces peanut butter cup.
Yeah.
The 2-pack every day after school. And like Reese's Pieces peanut butter or Reese's peanut butter cups are my favorite snacks. But like I would demolish a whole bag of like a family-sized bag of Lay's sour cream and onion potato chips before dinner. You know what I mean? Like this, I don't have any self-control. So
you were at the cool house. You had the house that I would want to be at then. If that was like what your parents were letting you do, I was always like that was like the don't spoil your dinner situation. And I was like, we all know dinner's going to be trash.
Oh, but my mom cooked a spread. It was like chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes, gravy, biscuits, like every night of the week. Roast, barbecue.
I am so jealous.
I used to think that Hamburger Helper was like, oh my God, we're like rich because we have Hamburger Helper. And now I know that's for like poor people.
No, that's all I wanted. My mom would not get that for us.
Same. When we got Hamburger Helper, I was like, wow, Dad must have made a little bit more money this week. This is what rich people eat.
Did you ever eat Manwich Sloppy Joes?
No.
Okay. I just remember it so clearly because I was at this kid's house and his mom had it. And he was like, do you want a Manwich? And I was like,
is this a sex thing?
No, and I was like, yeah. And it was just a sloppy Joe on like a soft bun. So it was gross. But I would have loved to have been at your house if your parents were just like, hell yeah, eat whatever the fuck you want.
I mean, it wasn't like they were like, eat whatever you want. It was just like, oh, you're enjoying some chips, and then me eating a bag of chips in my bedroom.
I mean, okay, I like it. You're like, and then it's just me eating chips in my bedroom. I'm so fucking
like there was this like weird like Frito-Lay, like it's off the market, but it was like some weird spiced Frito-Lay chip, not the chili Frito-Lays, but a different kind. And then they had like this weird cheese bean dip. It's discontinued. But you know what I'm
talking about though.
But my mom would buy a new one every day because I would go through it.
And did she ever say anything?
No.
That's great.
I was a large child.
No, that's so. I mean, at least she didn't like shame you. You know what I mean?
She didn't shame me, but my dad's family did. Ew. So yeah,
Well, I mean, you got halfway there. Okay, so other snacks that Ever told me to.
Oh right, yeah.
Get.
These are
I want to keep going. So I got a text from them, and Ever said string cheese.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
That's it. Mm-hmm.
We got some string cheese.
Yep, go ahead.
Got that. And then they said a block of cheese. Yep. A block of cheddar cheese. So
I love. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to
sugar bears into it. So show me your block of cheese, please.
It's in the fridge. I got nervous. I was like, nobody wants. This is not a real snack.
I'll be eating.
But I will just take a knife full of. I'll just slice some chunks of cheese, and I pretend that it's okay. Like
It
This
is
part
okay.
of a
It's
charcuterie
as
board.
okay as right now I have open this. I'm going to eat this cheese like it's a candy bar.
Look at Sugar Bear.
Sugar Bear is going to help me. You want some?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she got a kiss instead.
That's cute.
Can you imagine how terrible this is going to be as a podcast? You want some of this?
Right now, there's a cat licking a block of cheese that Lindsay is about to eat.
Ate it. Is this Swiss? Oh, no.
I said cheddar.
It says cheddar, but it tastes a little sour. That's the truth.
But I've never seen white cheddar. Oh, I've seen white cheddar.
Yeah, I got white cheddar.
Yeah, but I don't eat white cheddar. I only eat orange cheddar.
Oh, man, I wish I got the right kind. So
yeah, but everybody knows orange cheddar is the right cheddar.
I mean, is that true? Wait, can you hear me?
I didn't know about white cheddar until I moved to Chicago.
Really? Okay, let's just clarify. Ever's from Texas.
I'm from rural Texas. I'm from like
You're
tiny
from
town.
rural Texas, like hardcore middle of. Also, do you have a drink with you by chance? If you want, you can have a. I mean, I don't know why I gave you permission. I got a Diet Hanson's right here.
Ooh, I have a water, but I brought it in like a nice crystal glass.
Ooh, fancy. Okay, so the last thing that Ever said that Ever told me to grab was not olives, was hamburger, or not hamburger.
I do have those too.
What is wrong with me? Pickles.
Yeah.
What kind of pickles?
Yeah, dill pickles. I have those in my fridge. And then I have the tiny ones
that go on like.
I love them. Pickles will ruin your life.
Pickles are so good. Do you ever drink the pickle juice?
Yes. I'm a freak.
Oh, it's so good.
Okay, Dibs is right. Wisconsin cheddar is the best.
I think aged Irish cheddar. Deli pickles slap. You're absolutely right. Pickles in general are just like, you forget how good they are until you engage in them again after an extended period.
Okay, I don't like bread and butter pickles. What are your thoughts? I
don't really care. I need them
You enjoy it?
No, I need them to have like a tang to it. Like I need like, I like the full ass, yes.
Cornichon. Cornichon? Dibs, can you phonetically spell that, please?
Yeah. Also, while you're saying that, I'm going to open these Doves. So my question is, do you eat the Dove with the string cheese, or what is your situation?
Usually it's like, I'm just going to have one Dove tonight.
Sure.
And then I'll eat a Dove, and about 30 minutes later I go, oh, I want another snack. And then I'll eat the string cheese, or vice versa. Or I forgot
that string cheese has water at the bottom.
Not the string cheese I've been buying. Okay,
when you eat the string cheese, though, here's my question. I haven't had string cheese in so many years ever. This is like such a fucking treat. Okay. When you eat your string cheese, do you pull it apart like this, or do you just eat it like an adult?
Okay, so I used to do it like that because that's the way I thought you're supposed to eat it.
Right.
But lately I've just been taking a bite out of it.
Then why string cheese? If you're not going to make strings out of it.
I've never figured. I mean, again, we didn't have string cheese growing up. My parents were on a very limited budget.
I mean, look,
cheese was like, please don't eat all the cheese. That was one note that I got growing up. Was like, please don't eat all the cheese. Okay, I would just go in there and chunk off all the cheddar. My mom's like, we need that for the rest of the week.
Okay, I'm gonna try one of the Dove chocolates. What flavor is yours?
Just plain.
Damn, I like the only one they had was mint, and so it looks like that.
Wrap in an egg roll and fry.
Excuse me, can you please behave?
You're talking about you're talking about string cheese.
No, I was talking about that. Now I pulled out the Dove. Can you get your paw down, you demon seed? It looks like okay. I'm off.
I don't like the inspirational messages.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I got to get the...
It feels like something on a Christian network.
What does yours say?
It says, do something spontaneous, Dove. That's what mine says.
Everyone has a happy ending. If you're not happy, it's not the end.
This one says, believe in those you love. Well, sometimes the people we love are shitty people. So this is toxic. You know, they're not good.
Lindsay in the chat says, string cheese needs to be aerated via pull. Interesting. The aeration as a part of it.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I wouldn't have even thought about that.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so when I think about snacks now, it's like, okay, if I go to the grocery store and I get snacks, it's not like I'm like, oh, I'm going to have a snack. I'm going to have like a little handful of like Chippy Doos or whatever. I'm going to eat the whole bag of pretzel crisp, you know?
Right.
Because I plan like, oh, I'll just put a little handful on a plate. Keep it together. I can't keep it together.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Like, when I think of snacks, by the way, I just opened a Jell-O.
I heard a thing, and I was like, that's either a Jell-O or a pudding.
It is a Jell-O. When I think of snacks, I think of what I would eat when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. Because as an adult, part of being an adult for me is realizing that I don't have enough self-control to eat snacks.
Yeah, same. And also, like, I don't know how to find the adult snacks. Like, my neighbors are always like, oh, you want to come over for, like, a cheese plate? And then it's a decadent cheese plate. And it's like, how do you just have this in your house?
Yeah, how do you have this in your house? And also, like, again, how do you not end up eating a block of cheese? Mm-hmm. Like, that's... Do you ever slurp Jell-O? Or, like, what's your... Oof, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Sugar Bear.
Some freak is out there listening to this and loving it. Like,
I just threw my cat across the room.
Yeah, I saw that. The whole internet is watching.
I know. At first, my pronouns are bad, and now I threw.
I'm so sorry. I feel so bad.
Why? No.
I wasn't trying to like call you out or like be rude about it.
No, it's not. You should.
No.
This is it's actually like a really good learning moment, and I'm not. Imagine if I was mad and I started texting you and you could hear me, you could hear my keyboard, and I'm just like, actually, ever?
Well, I didn't want to be rude and like look down at my phone, and then I was like,
it's not rude.
Okay.
You know what is rude? Eating all the cheese. Eating all the cheese, which, ew, that's the thing too. My mom does the same thing. When I eat too much, I like get a runny nose, and then I go,
what?
Yeah, I know. It's super weird. No, when I think, Dibs, I get it wrong about myself. When I think of snacks, I think of like, I mean, now if I get snacks, I'll eat the whole thing. And so if I get it, I know that I'm going to eat the whole thing, and it is what it is. Otherwise, then I end up with like my healthy snack, which is like, right now it's been cucumbers.
And vinegar or just cucumbers?
It's just cucumbers, but I put salt on them so that like pulled the water out. I don't know what I was thinking, but that's the only thing I can have as a snack. I can't have real snacks. Or I can have like a piece of fruit because I don't even really want it that much.
I mean, you know I like cucumbers in vinegar, but my healthy snack is like an apple. But I'll like crave it. I get 2 apples every week because at random days I just want an apple. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know when this happened, but lately it's like, oh, it's a Wednesday. I can have an apple.
You're like, after you turn 30, you were like, sometimes I want an apple.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, a bag of apples too much, but one bag is not, like one apple's not enough because I know I'm going to want it again later in the week.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I got back into grapefruit recently.
Oh, I could mess with grapefruit. Before I forget, I will say one of the best snacks, and Dibs, I think you know this one. Cheese on bread. Cheese on bread. Dibs and I used to live together, and Dibs would make this incredible snack called cheese on bread. And you take white bread, you put a Kraft Singles on it, and then you put it in the oven or the broiler. Let the cheese melt. Then you eat the cheese. Cheese on bread.
Nick makes that all the time, and it's so fucking good. I mean, I don't eat it, obviously, but he makes it. He makes the keto version. He uses keto bread.
Well, there's keto bread?
Yeah.
No, I'll have to look into that. We've been eating keto over here.
Have you?
Yeah, minus me.
Okay, what's your favorite?
We've been mainly doing keto, but I cheat. I still have beer.
Yeah, I mean, I eat mostly keto, but also not at all. And but wait, what's your favorite keto snack?
Yeah, when it puffs up. And also, Lindsay, I eat Macintosh, and then I don't eat green apples, and then I'll eat like Gala or like Lady Smith or whatever the fuck they're called. I don't know.
We should do an apple mood chart. That's actually a great idea.
Oh, I would like that.
Different kinds of apples for different moods. I'm always a Granny Smith apple. I won't eat any.
Oh, Granny Smith. That's good. Okay.
There shouldn't be any other apple that exists.
I mean, I would say my favorite keto snack is cheese.
I know. I mean, that's the thing is like that cheese that I just ate is the first cheese I've had in like 6 months.
Wow.
I like avoid cheese, but mostly because it like I have no self-control with cheese, and 2, it does mess my stomach up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm always like, I'm not going to have any cheese today because I'm not fitting into my pants.
I mean, times are hard right now too.
Times are hard. I mean, I slice the apple. I don't take a bite out of it anymore. I used to answer Hojo Man 85's. Excuse me, question.
Do you ever eat it with peanut butter? I think it was.
I do almond butter.
Almond butter?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm just going to let Sugar Bear eat this cheese real quick that she's getting into.
You're about to throw your cat again.
Oh, can you imagine? Okay, little fucking wiener.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. It's interesting to think about, like, snacks, because most people see them as, like, a reward, maybe, or a stress reliever.
Well, if you think about it, like, why do we give kids... I actually should have looked this up, but, like, do we need snacks? Like, there's different diets that have different theories, and maybe they're different as an adult. But, do we need them? Do we need
I think as, like, kids, you have to have an after-school snack.
Do you? Or is it a distraction?
From what?
From having to take care of... It's something to have them do.
No, I think their bodies are growing. So, like, on a cellular level and, like, a bone level and, like, a growth level, they need snacks.
Where would you get the idea that kids' bodies are growing? Wait, Lindsay asked, is our partners included on our favorite snack list?
Yeah, you know what I am.
You know it, baby. Get it. She's like, me?
Wait, so you just eat cucumbers and salt?
No, I was dipping them in ranch.
Okay.
But it's like a yogurt.
Like a yogurt ranch. Like you make it with a yogurt and you use a ranch packet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like
everybody
better
does that.
For you. I mean, look, I don't know. What are any of us doing? I literally just look, okay, so last week I had Rochelle Mison. You know Rochelle. She's a delight. And we talked about Takis. And we talked about the blue Takis. Have you seen these?
No. But I believe they're real. Oh my.
You have Takis right now in your house?
No, I wish.
Oh. I almost got them just to like bring them up again, but instead I didn't because I was like, I've got to do like a whole thing about Takis so that it's like, but like there's Takis and it's called like Blue Heat or some shit like that. And it's truly, and it's like, it's like the worst, best looking thing I've ever seen.
Is it like super hot or what?
That's what I want to know. But it is bright blue. Like it's like, you know the way it's like bright orange on Doritos? It's like bright blue.
Yeah, so you know it's good for you.
Yeah, so you know it's good.
You know what you're getting into is like the right thing to do.
So when you said, I want to circle back to your favorite childhood snack, Reese's
Mm-hmm.
peanut butter cups.
Mm-hmm.
So because of how much you love Reese's, this is an interesting question that I am curious about for people. So I don't know what my favorite childhood snack is. I have too many, and I'm making everybody choose one. So that's not really fair. But because it's your favorite childhood snack, do you save it for a special occasion, or do you have it whenever you want?
I mean, I haven't really been like buying candy, but like if I see it, like I guess it's a special occasion snack. Like, oh
Okay.
yeah, I'll do
And
a
you get,
Reese's.
what does it make you feel like when you get, like, what pops into your brain when you get Reese's? Do you still think of it as a childhood snack, or you now just like,
I feel like it's more like it's a special, like it takes me back to like a special, like it makes me feel special, makes me feel
comforted?
yeah, comforted. But like a Snickers bar, it's like, oh okay,
Yeah.
like I could care less.
Candy bars aren't even that good, but Reese's are delicious.
Yeah, it's that fake peanut butter in the inside.
It's so good. Do they still sell the jars of Reese's peanut butter? Because they used to.
Yeah, but I thought it was going to taste like the peanut butter and the chocolate candy, but it doesn't.
Oh, wait, really? I
Right.
never got it. I always wanted to get it.
I begged my mom to get that. And then Reese's had this like Reese's peanut butter cheesecake mix that you could make with like chocolate on top. And I was like, Mom, get this. This gotta taste like a Reese's peanut butter cup. And it didn't. It tastes disgusting. But you
had to eat it anyway because you asked for it.
Yeah, well, I was still like, give me a bag of Lay's and I'll eat that. My mom was like, you're 10. And I'm like,
fuck. Okay, so I asked you about some other snacks too. So favorite midnight snack is the same as your favorite childhood snack: Reese's peanut butter cups or cheese. You're pretty consistent. Yeah. I asked favorite healthy snack. They said dad ass. And just kidding. I said that. Apple's favorite. I
said that too.
Yeah, no, I know. I just didn't know if you wanted me to hide it.
Oh no, I didn't.
I didn't know if I embarrassed you.
I got nothing to hide
by saying dead ass. And then your favorite sad snack is one of my favorites to you specifically. Your favorite sad snack is? Go ahead.
It's buffalo wings.
It's so specific. It's also so interactive to be eating when you're sad.
But I'm not like, I love buffalo wings. They're one of my favorite foods, but I only eat them when I'm sad.
Right.
Like if I'm like really sad, I'm like, I need a big pick me upper. I better go get some buffalo wings. And it's never, I always like, this is going to be a good time. And it's never a good time. Because I'm just at home eating alone, like these
burning
buffalo wings. Yeah, or like I'll go to Buffalo Wild Wings and I'm like, why did I just spend like $30 on like these shitty wings?
Is that your go-to spot? What's your go-to?
Well, I mean, when I lived with like Sammy Junio, we lived like a mile away from a Buffalo Wild Wings.
Right.
So if we were both feeling sad in the apartment or like PMSing, we would just load up in one of the cars and
Wild Wings it.
Yeah. I mean, but that's not to say like every time I eat wings, it's a sad, like sometimes I'm like, oh, let's get some buffalo wings. But, yeah, usually if I'm feeling pretty low,
yeah,
I'll shame eat some buffalo wings. Yeah.
Sure.
To try to fill a void. That's my snack to fill.
I like that. I don't know what I just did here. Oh, I clicked.
You highlighted it.
Okay.
I do both dibs, ranch and blue cheese. I get one of each, sometimes multiple.
Oh, Trader Joe's peanut butter cups taste like Reese's taste as a kid. Real Reese's taste. Why don't I just like read that like a normal person?
Yeah. Try that again, Lindsay.
Okay. I feel like Trader Joe's peanut butter cups taste like how I remember Reese's tasted as a kid, but real Reese's taste different now. Anyone here have disappointing snack adulthood revisits? Yes. Actually, God, what a great question.
That's a really great question, Elliot Smith.
What a great question. As a revisit, most candy bars for me are not good. Butterfingers were one of my favorite.
Oh, Butterfingers, man, that's a tricky one because it would like get in my teeth, and I'd think I'm gonna really enjoy this. I've never enjoyed a full size peanut butter or a full size. What are they called? Butterfinger. Yeah,
that was the thing that I would when we went trick or treating. That is what I would like snag as many as I fucking could.
But okay, there are those like little tiny caramels, like, or the Butterfinger, like whatever is in the Butterfinger. They're like these little squares, and then they're like cream colored, but then there's like black lines in the middle of them throughout them. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm trying to think. No. Wait. Butterfingers?
It's whatever, like, it's like a crunchy candy, but it's not really crunchy. Okay, let me look this up.
Yeah. No, look it up for sure. I know that there was like another one that didn't taste very good that I had. Oh, there was something I had recently that I tried because I was like, oh, I loved it when I was a kid. And it just wasn't good. Oh my God. Carvel ice cream cake. That was a childhood revisit that was so deeply disappointing to my soul.
This thing.
Oh, what is it called?
It says peanut butter bars. Atkins peanut butter bar.
Atkins? Excuse me. Oh, my mom's here. Hi, Mom.
Hi.
What?
It might be Brock's as well.
Interesting. Okay, I love Heath bars, by the way. Heath is like one of my faves. Whatchamacallit holds up? Interesting. There's so many that don't. Yeah, a Carvel ice cream cake does not hold up. Maybe
I did not have a Carvel ice cream cake.
My mom would get it every year that was like our thing for like our birthdays. We would get a Carvel ice cream cake.
That's nice.
Yeah. And so it's like you can get them at the grocery store. I thought they were so good, and they were always like the cake that you had at like the roller skating rink and stuff too.
Man, you must have had rich friends. You know what I really enjoyed?
Or you just like lived in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. There was a Kmart that we would go to, and for a little bit of time there was like a food court in it, or like a little food stand.
Yeah.
And I would mow lawns, and I would get a $20 bill, and I would buy a new Ninja Turtle, and then I would buy nachos from the Kmart. And that was like,
that was it.
I was like 8 years old, and I was like, I'm balling. I got my Kmart nachos.
8-year-old is so much money.
I would like blow like 7 of it on like those like shitty like tortilla chip nachos with the fake cheese.
Fuck. I'm like really snotty about nachos now. I won't do the fake cheese. I'll only do real melted cheese because I'm that bitch.
I recently tried Velveeta. Talk about a snack that does not hold up. Velveeta as an adult, disgusting. I'm going to go ahead and say it.
Oh, no, Dibs, you could say ass in front of my mom. I've said so much worse.
I said
to her face, directed directly at her. I know Ever's like, we had very different childhoods, and Ever's like, I actually love my mom. No, I love my mom. What am I
was
even...
like, okay. Get out of here, Dibs. I was going to give you a call.
I know, Dibs. Okay, so let's keep this moving. Okay, so your favorite sad snack, buffalo wings.
Yeah.
Favorite PMS snack.
Mm-hmm.
I like this one, Cheez-Its.
Yeah. They don't even taste. Sorry, I thought it would be comfortable to like hang out on the bed. Like,
yeah,
your chili con queso was a lot different, Dibs, than just plain melted Velveeta.
Oh yeah. You gotta
add.
Yeah, wait, what are you talking about? Oh, it's a block of Velveeta? Whatever, your chili con queso is good.
No, your chili con queso is good.
Trust
me, Velveeta
if it was, I would drink it.
Yeah.
Wait, is it Buc-ee's?
Buc-ee's. Well, we didn't get a Buc-ee's in where I live until after I moved away. So I've only been there once, but I
What is
really like.
Buc-ee's?
It's like a big convenience store / gas station. It's cool. I like it. Yeah,
Sorry.
that's what. Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
Blop. It's like a pit stop. It's like a road stop store, but it's like known in Texas. It's like,
Okay,
home
so
of Buc-ee's.
tell me if you agree with this or not. I think that
Dibs. I'm your chili chunk checho, your chili con. I don't know if I messed up my Velveeta snack, but I tried to have it. It was not as good as I remembered.
You cook all the time. You're a good cook. You know how to make things taste good. So you're not allowed to compare it to some Kmart cheese. Wait. Here's a question, and this is something that I actually feel pretty strongly about. I think that rest stop or convenience stores have the best snacks out of all the other kinds of stores. And they have better snacks than grocery stores by far.
I don't think you've ever been to an H-E-B.
What's that?
H-E-B is the Texas grocery store, and they have the best snacks.
Really?
Yeah, they have a lot of.
Okay, but let me ask you this.
Okay.
How many different kinds of man, I just lost the name of.
I will say this, gas station, convenience stores. No, Dibs, I'm sorry.
No,
a gas station did introduce me to Jalapeno Poppers, and that did change my life.
Oh, shit. What?
I would say that's a sad snack, too.
Jalapeno Poppers?
Mm-hmm.
Jalapeno Poppers remind me of TGI Fridays, which is like happy to me.
Hot dogs, yes.
Oh, interesting.
I love hot dogs.
Combos. One of the best snacks of all time. Here's the thing. What's up, ingredientology, motherfucker. Okay, so combos are one of the best snacks of all time, in my opinion. And I've never seen a variety of combos flavors at anywhere except for a convenience store or a gas station.
Well, I've only had combos like once or twice in my life, and maybe that's why.
Combos are with a cold soda. Yeah, absolutely.
I had a cold soda today for the first time in a long time.
Really? What kind?
Diet Coke from a Jimmy John's. I had an unwich. Yeah.
I recently, so I think the last time that I was at like a really good gas station or like rest stop was when I was headed up to Fresno for a show. So this was like obviously over a year ago. But the gas stations up there have like every kind of candy flavor you could ever want. Every single, like the ones where like all the trucks are stopping and stuff. So
yeah, you got to keep those truckers fueled up.
Well, okay, so then that's debatable. I guess I would have to go to that grocery store in the middle of Texas, which honestly, Ever, it's rude of you to suggest that. It's a pandemic, so why would I do this?
I don't know. Well, okay, yeah, go ahead.
No, go for it. No, go for it.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I'm going to get a sip of water while you go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Drink that water. Does that taste good?
It's filtered.
Okay, fine. All I was going to say was, in terms of a weird snack, that was another question I asked you. What are these questions I ask my guests? Great question in general. I have no fucking idea. But I asked, what's your favorite weird snack? I guess also, I want to know your favorite weird snack combination.
Okay.
Like, what is something for your weird snack? You said Swedish fish.
Swedish fish.
Which honestly, controversial and a beautiful snack to bring into the conversation because they are not good at all.
Mm-mm.
And yet here we are eating them all the time.
Yeah, what is it? Sometimes I'm like, oh, Swedish fish. Maybe we should get some. And it's like, I'm just eating stuff or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. And I will still buy them.
Mm-hmm.
I
Trader
don't
Joe's brand. Who cares? I'll get it.
Is it the texture, you think?
It's the texture, yeah. It's the mouthfeel.
I like
it. I like
licorice.
it.
I like a licorice.
Mm-hmm.
So what about like a weird combo? Like, for example, when I was a teenager,
Mm-hmm.
I would come home high in the middle of the night and have to sneak food that would be like a good snack. And because we were super healthy, we didn't have like good snacks. So I used to take provolone cheese from a nice deli and I would wrap it around a plain, what do you call it? Like not a frost, like a mini wheat, like the cereal.
Oh, that sounds nice.
And that was delicious. And that's my word snack.
I'm trying to think of like weird snacks.
Real quick, ingredientology, yeah. Ingredientology. Okay. If we're going cherry gummy, cherry pull and peel Twizzlers are so fucking delicious. Pull and peel Twizzlers are so deeply underrated. It's disgusting.
I've never been a Twizzler. Are Twizzlers the one that have the hole in the middle that you can drink out of?
No, that is red vine.
Okay, that's red vine. Red vines are disgusting. They're not good.
Right.
Gummy, the sour patch.
Sour Patch Kids.
You know the ones that's like a string?
Yeah. The sour straws.
Yeah. Sour straws.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
I'm trying to think of like weird snacks. I mean, I eat like a billy goat a lot of the time. So, like I'll have like a handful of pickles and then like a scoop of almond butter. And I'm like, okay, that tastes good. Yeah, red vines do suck.
Red vines suck. And you know what?
People get like defensive about it. It's like...
It's a Midwest thing, right? You catch in Chicago, like everybody in the Midwest to me is like every time I would be like, oh, Twizzlers, they're like, no, red vines.
Red vines. Let's go to a Walgreens, get a red vine.
Yeah. I can't. I can't. It doesn't taste edible. It tastes like literal plastic.
I just got the Scotty dogs. Very good. What are those?
Oh, licorice. Scotty dogs are real good. But again, I like black licorice. I'm a black licorice fan. So
I mean, I haven't had a good licorice in a minute. I'm really trying. You know what I used to eat as like a snack as a kid? I remember white bread. And when my parents like were outside doing yard work, I would sneak white bread and I would just put granulated sugar on it.
Yes. I think you're the second person to have talked about this before.
Mm-hmm.
Or cinnamon sugar bread, because that was like, we had baking ingredients at my house. Mm-hmm. And so we would be able to like do that.
I'm from Texas, but I lived in Chicago for a little while in Greekology. That's how we
met in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
We both lived in Chicago at the same time, and then we both moved out to LA around the same time.
Yeah. But I will say, like, just plain bread with sugar on it, wow. Talk about, I was like, I shouldn't be like, ooh, yeah, eating some Oreos right now, big glass of milk. That's right.
Hell yeah.
That's the right thing to do. And then sometimes just white bread, untoasted, and these are untoasted, by the way, with the sugar, with butter on it.
Oh. Yeah, if you put toast bread, put butter on it, put sugar, put cinnamon, it's the best thing you could ever taste in your life.
Ooh, a sugar sandwich, butter and sugar. I mean, I'll try it next time I'm sad.
I've definitely done that, and it's very satisfying. Also, eating granulated sugar, there's something really great about it texturally.
Yeah, I enjoy it. Wait, hang on. I want to know how black licorice can kill you. And reading my dad likes red vines and he cried watching Rush Limbaugh's memorial service. Like, I would love for that to be just like not connected at all. I think it is. I think that's a random tangent. My dad loves red.
It is connected, actually, because I believe,
it's
and
trash.
correct me if I'm wrong, but we're aligning red vines with bad people.
Mm-hmm.
No, not that
and
your
you
dad's
believe
a bad
the
person.
people you love. And this is what we're talking about. Sometimes the people you love are trash. So thank you,
It's
Dove.
difficult sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I have cheese like carrot cake Oreos. I've always wanted to try the carrot cake Oreos. I want to try every single Oreo flavor possible. And if we circle back to black licorice killing you, by the way, it absolutely can. I know way too much about black licorice. There is, I think it's arsenic or cyanide. There's some poison in it where like when you ingest too much, but it has to be an insane amount. Like you have to be eating like a shit ton amount of black licorice for you to like actually die from it.
Give me a reason.
But there's a chemical in it. But it's delicious. What do you fucking want from me? Do you like Oreos ever?
Yeah, I'll eat Oreos every now and then, but I gotta dip them in milk. And then in high school, my friend introduced me to dipping the Oreo into peanut butter and then dipping the peanut butter Oreo in the milk.
Yes. Wait, that was also a thing in the 90s because of Survivor. Do you remember that Survivor episode?
No.
Okay, so there was an episode of Survivor. I think it was like one of the earliest seasons, and this girl looked like her skin was hanging off of her. It was so skinny, and like they made her do this challenge where she was standing on some pole in the middle of the ocean or something like that or whatever. And they said they had asked her ahead of time, if you win this, what would you eat? And she said Oreos and peanut butter. And so they had this huge plate of Oreos with like gobs of peanut butter. And she ended up winning it. And then you just see her like digging into, and I feel like everybody was like, peanut butter and Oreos.
Wait, okay, can we talk about Survivor? Seems like such like, are they still doing that? Like how the liability insurance on that show must be through the roof. And also it seems really fucked up. And also remember, everybody got mad at the first guy who won, Richard, because they're like, he manipulated everyone. It's like, well, yeah, outwit, outlast, outwin.
Yeah.
But
No,
I do
no, no.
remember being heartbroken that he won.
Is Survivor still on?
Can somebody Google this, please, while we're on here? But it's also like, like now that Lindsay and I live in Los Angeles now, but like in showbiz, like there's always like a craft services table, like 100 feet.
Yeah.
Like 50 feet away, there's some guy eating like a Pop-Tart and like throwing the wrapper in the ocean.
Exactly. No, I don't know. I feel like they had to have like gotten the liability insurance loopholes mastered at this point when it comes to reality TV. Wait, Mom, what are you saying?
How do I pronounce that?
She's have a seizure? It's just us, but I got you. Thank you. Wait. Mom, wait, what is this?
Maybe that's the thing that's in
my mom likes black licorice too, just to be clear. That's where I get it from. My mom used to always do that. Give me the black jelly.
Oh yeah. It's what's in yes. Okay, cool.
Oh, that's the black licorice?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Oh, final episode was December 2020. Interesting.
Wow.
Radiology. Wow. Okay. So that was the final episode. I mean, I never watched it, to be clear, but any show where people don't eat to the point of losing a lot of weight and like getting really skinny, I both want to be on and also think should be illegal.
I mean, I remember watching that show Biggest Loser and being like, I could do this if they could do that. And then reading about like how toxic that show was actually.
That show was, Jillian Michaels?
Jillian Michaels, right? And
Jillian Michaels supposed to be like Gestapo, like such a
wasn't it like really bad, that show?
Yeah, it was supposed to be like really abusive, really fucked up, like not good. And then I guess like Jillian Michaels recently was in the news for like basically fat shaming Lizzo. Jillian,
you've made your money.
I know. I know. She just
Wow.
couldn't help herself. She was like, will it be funny when they have diabetes and die? And everyone was like, nobody asked you.
Yeah. And we love Lizzo. And
Yeah.
Lizzo's hot.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know. It's a mess.
You throw your cat again.
I know, exactly.
Sugar bear.
Say hi, Boopies.
Oh.
Okay, be quiet.
Wait, the guy trainer had a heart attack?
Really?
Weren't there 2 guys?
I don't remember. I watched that, but you know what is my favorite weight loss show is Naked and Afraid.
Oh, I don't know if I've ever seen Naked and Afraid.
It's not actually.
I feel like that's me every time I step out of the shower. I'm like, whoops, I'm going to slip on this tile floor. I'm old.
That's how I feel. Wait, I want to introduce you to one of my fave segments called 1-Star Recipe Reviews.
Okay.
I don't know how you're supposed to go into it, but what if I do... Wait, let me see. Wait, what?
I really fucking love snacks.
I really didn't mean to do that.
Okay, great.
I don't know how to. Okay, hold on. Okay. Bob the gay one?
The trainer on Lose the Weight. Or whatever the show was.
Oh, Lose the Weight.
Biggest Loser.
The idea of it being called Lose the Weight. So fucking funny.
Imagine the pitch.
Oh my God. Okay, 1-Star Recipe Reviews. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I've scoured the internet for some of the most classic, simple recipes by some of the most well-known brands and people to find the reviews that are the most negative, because this is what people do. So now I'm going to find some of them. I'm going to pull them up and we're going to look at them together. Okay. Let's see if I can figure out how to. Last time I shared my screen and it had all of my texts.
That's not good, Lindsay.
Yeah, it's not good ever. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, peeps, have a good night. Gonna jet. Good to see you on Twitch, Lindsay.
Yeah.
Yay.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to see you. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, I would love to reach out, and yeah, please
look at this networking happen right now in front of our very face, and we were just talking about the show Lose the Weight.
Lose the Weight.
Okay. Nice to meet you too. Okay, read me the 1-star review.
Oh, okay, great. Okay, so does it show? Oh, here we go.
Here we
go.
Oh.
Okay, so this is for chocolate chip oatmeal cookies. This is King Arthur flour. So obviously this is like a 5-star recipe. It's been shared 57,000 times. So I think we would say this is a pretty good recipe. So let me go ahead and get one of
What's the deal like in the 70s where they had that like snack that's like made out of shrimp? You know what I mean? It'd be like shrimp and cream cheese like blended together.
Oh, I don't know, but that sounds good to me.
Ew.
Okay, here's one of the reviews. An absolutely disgrace of a cookie, super nasty. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3 out of 5 would not recommend this cookie. It's such a monstrosity to the cookie world. I would rather eat a flaming bowl of hot lava from the pits of hell itself.
What?
Okay. Wow. Went out of your way for that.
Wow. That's a personal attack.
A little bit much. What just happened? So that's intense. No thanks for that. And then let's find another.
Very extreme.
I know, right?
For no reason. It's just like, why go? They had to like go through the other effort of like creating an account to leave that comment.
It's mortifying. Let me see. Okay, hold on. I'm still figuring out how to do the screen share thing. I'm just going to share my entire screen and we'll see what happens.
It's Jared Goldstein's thirst trap.
Does that work? No.
Yeah, that one worked. Go back up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Ruined my birthday party. I just followed the full recipe for the chocolate chip oatmeal cookies and they came out horribly. Who made this? Have they ever cooked before? You ruined my birthday party. They were dry, crumbly, tasted just like flour. I don't care is you're a flour company. Do not tell me to use the extra amount of your flour for it to come out tasting only of flour. I spent $27 on ingredients and were essentially wasted. I need to be refunded.
That's a Karen.
I mean, it's a Sasha Z, apparently.
Well, Sasha Z's real name is Karen. That's a Karen review, being like, you ruined my birthday. It's like,
oh, that's
I don't think these cookies ruined your birthday, Sasha. I think you ruined your birthday.
It sounds like you.
It sounds like
you ruin your birthday pretty regularly.
You're projecting it on these. Also, they're oatmeal cookies. They're not going to be chocolate chip. They're oatmeal cookies.
I know. They're
oatmeal. Everybody knows that's a subpar cookie.
Well, actually, okay, hold on. Pull back. Oatmeal cookies are some of my favorites.
Oh, see, I think that's my third or fifth type of cookie. Like I go chocolate chip, peanut butter with the little kisses on it.
What?
Sandy's. The cookies I was just eating, the shortbread cookies, and then maybe an oatmeal. But
oatmeal chocolate chip cookies are everything a cookie should be.
No, oatmeal is garbage. Oatmeal is a breakfast food.
Wow. Interesting. Okay, well.
I have strong opinions. I'm Sasha.
Our friendship is on the line, obviously.
These cookies have ruined my birthday and my friendship with my best friend.
Okay, so.
Okay.
Another one. Laura M. This is the worst cookies I have ever made. They are gross and disgusting. In fact, they taste so bad that my 5-year-old son threw up immediately after eating them, and my 11-year-old daughter almost choked to death eating them. I have never seen a recipe this disappointing.
This recipe just took out an entire family. Man, that's rough.
Oh my God, it's so funny.
Dibs is with me.
Whatever, Dibs. Lindsay, we're not going to actually break up. Oatmeal raisin as a best cookie. I don't know about the raisin, but the oatmeal cookie is pretty good. But you and Dibs are wrong, so that's interesting to know about both of you. No wonder you live together. I mean, look, shots.
Go ahead, read me another review.
Okay, so these reviews now are for, hold on. Okay, so this is for Betty Crocker's Ultimate Chocolate Chip Cookies.
Okay.
Now, again, as you can see, many, many ratings, many reviews, very positive all around. So, Unhappy baker. Warning to all, do not attempt. My sister attempted to make some cookies for the neighborhood church bake sale. Classic. And let me tell you something. This recipe is so bad I want to cry and throw up. It tastes so bad if eaten after 5 minutes of coming out of the oven. It leaves the nastiest taste that's like putting a sweaty foot in your mouth. Also, the batter was drier than the Sahara Desert itself. So bad. Find another recipe on Google. Betty Crocker, you've let me down.
What?
That is very intense. I mean, cry and throw up? When was the last time you did that? And so I makes me want to cry and throw up. I love that she's like, I just drier than the Sahara Desert.
Maybe that's baker's error. Like maybe that's a user error.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. And also it tastes so bad, even if eaten or not, if eaten after 5 minutes of coming out of none of this is like actual words. Okay, we need to read another one. Here we go. Okay. This is a good one. This is a recipe for disaster. These cookies are thinner than Kylie Jenner's real lips. And then it had a link, and I was like, well, this is clearly a bot. So it's not, I was like, this is going to be a virus. So I obviously clicked it anyway.
You have to.
And this came up.
Yeah, I for sure thought it was going to be like malware or like a porn
I was like,
thing.
all right, I'm here to get a virus. Instead, this is the funniest thing. Like, kudos, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen. This is such a great bit. This is such a
Check it out. Check out Kylie Jenner's real thin lips. No Betty Crocker.
Oh my God. Okay, so let's see. So no Betty Crocker. Then we've got this one. Garbage Cookies 69 wrote this.
Yeah.
Warning. Worst cookie I've ever made and had. They didn't spread even a little bit, were extremely dry, and just tasted bad.
Bad?
Bad? Betty Crocker, you've truly let me down. I don't know how you managed to mess up chocolate chip cookies, but you truly did indeed. You've made me never want to bake again, and I love baking.
Can we do this as like an acting class practice?
I would love this. I would. If you have to read it exactly as it's written. Oh my God, it's like in Myra's class when she doesn't give any
notes,
punctuation or notes or anything. Yeah. It's just okay. So do this one in character. Ready?
You want me to do it?
Yeah, you do it first.
Warning. Worst cookie I've ever made and had. They didn't even spread a little bit. Were extremely dry and just tasted bad. Betty Crocker, you've truly let me down. I don't know how you managed to mess up chocolate chip cookies, but you truly did indeed. You've made me never want to bake again. And I love baking. Okay, your turn.
That was great. Okay. Warning, worst cookie I've ever made and had. They didn't spread even a little bit. Were extremely dry and just tasted bad.
Yes, bad as caps.
Bad. Betty Crocker, you've truly let me down. I don't know how you've managed to mess up chocolate chip cookies, but truly did indeed. You've made me never want to bake again. And I love baking.
It just tasted bad? Oh, bad? I don't know. They just tasted bad.
Bad. Betty Bowers? What are you talking about? Betty Bowers. I don't know. I think maybe my mom's making a joke. I love her. Okay. We've got a couple more of these. The Cookie Reviewer. An absolutely disgrace of a cookie, super nasty. Oh, yeah, wait. Oh, yeah, that's right.
We've already done this one.
I misread that one. Okay, and then this is the last one. I think it's weird we have to put it in the fridge for 3 days. And then someone responded, when I have made these, they never last 3 days, and I've just left on the counter. And then someone goes, you can store in the fridge for up to 3 days. Never lasts that long at my house. Okay, this person is dumb. This is in 2020. I think it's weird that we have to put it in the fridge for 3 days. What?
I think what? They think that the recipe is like you gotta put them in the fridge. Like you have to cure the cookies.
Yeah,
marinate them.
I think that person saw that they keep in the fridge. Like you can keep them in the fridge. Like the way they word it, you can keep it in the fridge for up to 3 days. And I think they were like, I think it's weird that you have to keep them in the fridge for 3 days.
And then it's like after 3 days they can go on the counter, but I know it sounds like weird, but with these cookies, you have to keep them in the fridge for 3 days. Trust me. After 3 days, take them out, put them on the counter, put them in the cookie jar, do whatever you want to do. But in the beginning, keep them in the fridge for 3 days because if you do it before, it'll spoil.
Yeah, you have to like before you bake them and then after you bake them. 3 days before and then 3 days after. That's how you.
That's and it like that's what sets these cookies apart from every other cookie that I've had. And it's because of the ingredients. Like you have to let the ingredients sit. And baking is like chemistry, you know, there's like a chemical reaction happening. So it's like when you put them in the fridge, like it slows that process and it actually draws out the cacao flavor from the chocolate. But you know,
you're so right.
I mean, it's weird they have to keep them in the fridge, sure, but like
I know.
Set a timer of 3 days.
Should I just make this whole thing the 1-star recipe reviews because it's so fun?
I love 1-star. Yeah, that was really fun.
Okay. Oh yeah, the last thing I asked you to do was tell me a time. So this is why I asked you this, because I was just thinking about how, and I tweeted this the other day, and then I just was thinking about it a bunch, how in the 90s, we basically had to trust that adults knew what they were talking about because we didn't have the internet to see that adults were actually stupid, right? So when they told us to do, also, when you're a kid, you have to believe that adults know what they're saying because it's literally life and death. Like if your kid decides that you're dumb or finds out that you don't know what you're doing, then they're going to get hit by a car because when you say, look both ways before crossing the street, you're not going to do it. But so my question was, what is a moment from your childhood where you realized as an adult that adults were actually stupid and didn't know what they were doing?
I mean,
and then you said you started up top with the one with your mom letting you go to town or your parents letting you go to town on this.
Yeah. But I mean, they were just doing their best and they're like, oh, we got a hungry kid.
Yeah. I don't think that that's I don't think that that's them being stupid, or I don't think that that's them not knowing what they're talking about. I'll say, here's an example.
Okay.
My mom and her friend had a friend who we would affectionately call Uncle Fester because he was a giant, terrifying looking man who I believe was in and out of jail and had blown half of his hand off with a firecracker.
Wow.
And we were supposed to listen to him like authority.
Yeah, no. I mean, I can't really, I've been thinking about this all day and I can't really think of one example, but I know as soon as this is over, I'm going to text you and I'm going to be like, oh yeah, we have an Uncle Fester too.
No, Dr. Fax, thank you so much. Look at this. I'm only going to highlight compliments. That's so sweet. Thank you for watching. We love you too. I have a feeling my mom is going to try to correct whatever story I just told. But yeah, you have to think about it. I feel in retrospect, there's so many of those where I'm just that's why I'm do kids even need snacks, or are adults just well, what do we do with the rest of the 8 hours of the day?
No, I think they do. Because you're hungry at school.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that makes sense. But if you think about it, we know teachers that are adults. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we know, yeah. And the teachers that we know, it's oh, you're teaching the kids?
I know!
It's okay, cool. I'll see you at the open mic. I'll see you at a show.
I know, they're anyway, when I'm teaching my class, and it's excuse me? Did you not just talk about having a yeast infection on stage for 45 minutes? I love it.
In third grade, when my dad tried to give me a practice spelling test. Yeah, my parent, I do remember my parents weren't that involved in my homework.
Oh, which maybe that was not mine. Here's this one. At family reunions, once I got old enough to hang out, have a beer with aunts and uncles, realize, we're all just trying our best and are mostly dumb.
Yeah.
It's true. We're all really, I now also knowing people with kids.
I'm what?
I know.
I'm like, oh shit. Like my mom was like our age when she had my brother.
Yeah. I mean, I think my mom was our age. She might have had my sister. She might have had me at our age, maybe a couple years later.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, just to have little kids, to just be responsible for little lives.
No,
I mean, it's bananas. But I mean, we came out fine, so we're fine. But I'm so obsessed with hearing everybody's stories. I'm so fascinated. And you know what? It's not snack related, but Dave Ross told me I should just put it in anyway.
I like this part.
Okay, good. I don't know if everything has to be related. Here's the truth. I don't listen. I was talking to you and Steph Tolov about this. I don't listen to podcasts ever. And I know that makes me a bad comedian. So I don't know how they're supposed to be. And obviously I refuse to listen to them to find out how they're supposed to be. So I just assume that this would be something that would be interesting for people.
I think it is. I wish I had a better example. I mean, I was allowed to like shoot guns. I was allowed to like run around barefoot.
That's Texas. That's not your parents.
Yeah.
Your parents.
Looking back, I would never, like, if I had kids, I'd be like, no, you're not shooting that gun.
I shot a gun when I was maybe 8, 7.
Yeah, you're shooting a gun. It's like, I'm not shooting it at anybody or the house. That was the rule.
If you're in a field,
fine. Shoot the ground, shoot cans, shoot a hay bale.
I mean, I'll tell you this, it made me never want to hold a gun ever again because
it made me wanted to hold a gun more. I was like, yeah, I need this. I need to be this.
We were in upstate New York and it was at a gun range with my dad and like, again, like all of these like delinquent men that were father figures in my life. They were all like lovely, gorgeous people. But anyway, what do they call it? Like the pullback,
the recoil.
Yeah, that. No thanks. I mean, like I almost blew my fucking nose off.
I mean, it's crazy. Yeah,
it's too much.
My uncle got that. What is it? Dirty Harry, Clint Eastwood's gun.
Yeah.
He got a working replica of that gun.
Oh, shit.
And that was like a big deal in the family.
Would you get... all shot
it. Would I get a gun? No, I did have crossbows. Dibs and I had crossbows.
Fuck.
Which is like a gun mixed with a bow and arrow.
It sucks that guns are so terrible. Like they're just like...
all day. Dude, I love food.
I know. I could talk about food all day too. Well, this was great. I love you. This is how we're ending it. This is how we're ending it.
Okay, good. It's actually a good thing because I forgot to bring my computer charger in and I'm at 11%.
Oh, fuck. Real quick, my mom should be in bed, but she's not. Mom, real quick.
Love you.
Uncle Fester, what was his name again? And how did he lose his hand? Anyway, think about it. Ever, remind everybody again about your show tomorrow night.
Yes, I will.
Everyone should go to.
My show is called What's Your Problem, Sir? And it's a live interactive show. It's riffing, it's crowd work. It's tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and you can get your tickets at evermainard.com or like on my Instagram, you just click on the link in the bio. And yeah, it's every month. It's every last Saturday of the month. And it's like, it's crowd work, but it's also like, I'm nice. I'm not mean. I don't make fun of anybody. No,
it's
Jim and it was toes. Your mom. Diabetes.
Okay, whatever, Mom. That's not true. Anyway, you actually don't know the history. Ooh, yay! Yes, buy a ticket. Yay. I will be there. I can't wait to see Ever, and also follow Ever.
Oh yeah, I've been bleaching my hair at home, and tomorrow's the big reveal of did I or did I not mess it up?
Yeah, that's not the color. That's a cover color.
Yeah.
And you can follow Ever on socials at Ever Mainard.
Like the word.
And tune back in next week. I really appreciate you guys. You're great. Mom, go to bed. I love you. And thank you so much, genuinely.
Thank y'all.
Ever.
Thank you for having me.
Yay. Love you. Good night.